Hola.
Hey.
Let's see. Now I have to get a thumbnail on here because YouTube's stupid and does not show me things on. It doesn't let me upload a thumbnail in advance for some reason through the mobile app.
You're still trying the mobile app.
Dude, it should be a lot easier, but it's not.
Didn't sound like it.
Okay, so for this stream, we are going to be going over these Koss Porta Pros. And the difference between this stream and other streams is that this one, we have a little unit guy down here, which, let me see if I can. Yes, we have this guy. This guy, which has your own option. It has your own option in terms of the Porta Pros. So you guys will be able to listen in with us. Right now we have it mute, but when we get into music, you guys will be able to listen along and hear things for yourself before we get into a more formalized review. The thing that I will say that there's a difference here is that we all have different variations. You can see I have like the special edition retro versions, and we added orange pads just to differentiate them a little bit more. Samika has the mass drop version, and then the ones that we put on here are the standard Porta Pros. So you guys get the OG version of these. Obviously, there should be about the same. There's just like different design aesthetics in terms of how they look. I think Samika's probably looks the best in terms of like dark blue and black, as well as it doesn't have like this big sort of metal accent here, which I don't really like on these ones. But some people do like that aesthetic. The only difference in terms of build, I think you have a better cable.
But I don't have what's this?
You do.
It's volume?
It's here.
Oh, got it. I couldn't
It's
see
just
it.
placed different.
Yeah.
Okay, so ours is down here, like right where the connection point is, and hers is closer to the mic, which is probably better because you probably can hear yourself better from a microphone perspective. But I think your cable's better. Like the bottom of the cable looks thicker.
Yeah, it is very much thicker.
Like this is kind of crappy.
Very flimsy. Like this is a type of thing that would break very easily.
Oh, you mean the connector point?
Yeah, for sure.
But yours is more
Mine
beefy.
Yeah.
How do I show this?
I don't know.
Follow me. No, follow. I gotta get this guy to work. I think he's got me. Follow? Yes.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I can't.
There you go.
Yeah.
So this is mine, and it's pretty thick, and this one's yours.
Yeah. So the other two kind of have crappier connector points, and the wire's less beefy. So build quality, I mean, it's $38. Well, these are more expensive. These are like $58, but
I feel like mine looks and the connection, the cord is better.
absolutely, yeah. So these two are basically the same price at $38. These ones are just more expensive because of the color. That's it.
I don't even like I mean, I guess it depends on the look that you're going for. I'm not really the retro vibe person, but
So there's another colorway from the special edition that you might like though. It's black and gold. It's like
we don't do black and gold here.
But it's like a Chanel black and gold.
No, I know you're trying to go Wake Forest black and gold. Let's be real.
But it's like it's not old gold. It's like gold. But this band here is gold.
Oh.
And these everything that you see silver on this headphone is gold. It's a little bit obnoxious.
Sounds nice.
It's not. It's not. Look it up. Look it up on your phone. Because I'm too lazy to. I don't want to mess with this because it might break.
No, don't touch anything.
We got it working, and I don't want to mess with that too bad.
Headband color. Oh wait, I feel like I just saw it. So oh gosh, no, that's the retro one that you have.
To die, I'm gonna charge. You see it? Type in Porta Pro or Koss Porta Pro Special Edition Gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
Is that hot? That doesn't even look gold to me. That just looks bright yellow. It looks like fake gold.
Is that hot?
No.
I told you.
It's very obnoxious.
It's not. It's missing a lot. Whoop.
It won't focus.
It's too bright.
Yeah, that's fine. Anyway,
Yeah, it's not ideal. It's quite painful to look at, to be honest. That's the reason why I didn't get it. And a lot more people, especially on the talks, seem to be liking the beige version. Again, they're trying to go for the retro look. And everybody's changing with the orange pads. So I was just like, let me do it because the pads are freaking $5.
Oh.
So
they make those pads too?
No, they don't. This is third party.
Oh, gotcha.
They just fit. They don't do anything in terms of like improving the sound. It's just an aesthetic thing.
Oh, okay.
And again, like we'll go into other things. Like I have the other, like the big brother of these headphones, and there's actual modifications that we're going to have to do, like cut things with scissors. It's like arts and crafts to modify that, but that'll be on a future one. But these ones, it's just buy some foam, throw it on the thing, and then pick the aesthetic. So you can pick like purple or whatever, but they're all
interesting.
They're all obnoxious colors.
Purple and beige.
I mean, just like all the colors are just like super obnoxious. So there's not much you can do from like a modification of the sound perspective. There are modifications to actually change the cables, but that was way too involved. I didn't want to invest in a soldering iron and do all that sort of stuff.
Oh gosh, yeah, I don't blame you.
I mean, so people are still lighting off fireworks. So if you hear some weird stuff, it's because people are still doing fireworks. People still doing the 4th of July stuff.
They don't learn that it's not legal to do that in the city.
Yeah. But in terms of that I was looking into doing that, but then I realized that these are $38 and it's not worth getting a soldering iron. That's going to cost more than that. To do this modification that I may not keep these or not. But that's not the intention of these. I did want to give you guys an overall perspective of these before we got into listening. I think the only other thing that I need to mention is that with these, they do have... I'm not going to play with these ones. These ones are weird. They do have a little bit of adjustment here on the side that allows you to change the firmness. So it starts off very firm, but if they're too tight on you, you can actually click those dials there to get a little bit less pressure on your temples. So yeah, so like there is a little bit of temple here to like, stick to your head, and so that these things don't actually clip onto you. However, they might be clamping too hard, and I think clamping force is something that we're going to test in the full review. But for these ones, they do let you alleviate some of that pressure, so it doesn't feel like you're getting sapped on the head too hard. So I don't know if you can click the other side of it on yours and see if you notice a difference in the padding.
Do I do it
backwards? I think.
Backwards?
Yeah.
Am I clipping the right? Oh, interesting. Oh, it is looser.
Do you notice anything?
I mean, it feels more comfortable.
Okay. The other thing that we should talk about in terms of the build perspective. Oh, it's already there.
Oh, you already did that one.
Yeah. So the other thing we should talk about the build perspective is try to change the adjustment on the headband, and let me know if anything happens.
This is it's pulled up. It's pulling it up.
But just adjust it back and forth and see if anything happens to you. Nothing? Pull it off your head. Oh, okay. So a lot of people were complaining, especially females, that were complaining about the adjustment here because it's kind of retro and it has like a little bit of gap here. Their hairs were getting caught in it.
No.
And since you had like kind of like, you have more curly hair, I was assuming that
it would get caught.
Yeah, because it spirals in and out.
No. But I'm also wearing my hair in a ponytail, so
very true.
Half ponytail, so maybe that's why.
Like if you had full frizz, do you think it would catch in?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, because that's the thing I had to check too. It's not gonna. I feel like it's not going to be a problem for dude hair because it's too short. But
yeah,
a lot of people were complaining that like that's one of the biggest comfort issues. Is that it snags sometimes because it's like perfect size just for like a hair. So people were. Ironically, it's like straight hair people that were complaining about it.
Interesting.
I don't know why. I feel like that shouldn't be a problem.
Have short hair?
I
feel like, okay.
Potentially. I don't know. But yeah, so those are the big things. Obviously, clamp, we'll talk about. Hair thing, we'll talk about. Build quality, we'll talk about. But this is not the purpose of this one. We will be listening to music. I don't really have any music in mind right now. However, when I did the first impressions on this, when I first got these, well, we do have the same headphones now. So we do look like, but thanks for joining, Mark. What is it? Yeah, when I did the first impressions, I did it with Joji. Yeah. So we can start with that song just because that was my first impression and that's when I understood the soundstage. However, while we listen to this, you probably should think about a track.
Oh, I already have one.
Cool. And just for y'all, this is going to get copyright striked for sure. Just because I have yet to figure this out in terms of the amount of seconds that will work. But last time we did this, when you guys could listen along, it got like 18,000 copyright strikes. They didn't take the video down, but my money went 18 different ways. So I'm okay with that because these live streams are just kind of just for us to hang out. But yeah, these are probably copyright. My biggest fear is just, I hope it doesn't get taken down by putting more music on here. But we'll try to keep it to like 20 to 20 second, like around 20-second samples. But I do want to make sure we get to the right parts of the chorus and sounds for each song so that you guys don't like miss out on key moments on that. So let me bring up Google Music. Let's bring Joni.
Oh my gosh, of course you would.
This is what I was just talking about. This is my first impression. So like, okay, listen for soundstage. Obviously he sings very kind of like hauntingly.
You should watch the music video to this too.
Yeah. It's very 4th of July appropriate because everything's on fire.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, we'll listen to this. Again, listen for soundstage. Let me unmute you guys' mic and mute ours so you guys don't hear stuff on our side. I got it, I think. So ours is open. Okay. Here.
She'd take the world off my shoulders if it was ever hard to move. She'd turn the rain to a rainbow when I was living in the blue.
Do it.
More than 20 seconds.
Why then if she's so perfect, do I still wish that it was you? Perfect don't mean that it's working, so what can I do when you're out?
So wait for the chorus. That's kind of when it's picking up a little bit.
In my mind, 'cause sometimes I look in her eyes and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way you was. Said I'm fine and said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find a glimpse of us.
Okay. Oops. I need to mute you guys. You can hear that. I think you're muted. Yes. Okay. So the reason why we have to mute this too is because these don't isolate at all. So like usually we wear big headphones that you guys can't hear what's coming through or monitoring. However, these are open back, so we don't want that to echo when you guys are listening to this. So that's the reason why I had to be cognizant of what's on and off. But hopefully you guys were able to listen to that. Let us know what you thought about it. I was super surprised listening in. I was super surprised listening in the first time just because I thought these were not gonna be good because they were $30.
Yeah, I will totally say the same. Like that sounded great, and I did not expect any of that. I feel like probably, I mean, you'll get to this, but it's a lot of the like it's wired, and you don't have maybe as many options of many options in terms of like volume and moving back and forth and things like that. But it sounds great.
And I think with wired, obviously you don't have latency, and you have just a lot more transmission of data. So a lot of people, that's why a lot of people like spend like thousands of dollars on wired setups and stuff, because there's just a lot more capability. But again, usually when like these remind me of the 80s, and somehow they haven't changed the formula in decades, and it still sounds pretty solid.
Yeah.
I was just it was just very open. But maybe it's just because it doesn't have that same isolation. But like the thing that I was thinking about is like, what if we? Do you think it would like annoy people if we brought this on a plane? Do you think they'd hear it?
I mean, it depends. I can take mine down in the next song and see if I hear you.
But then you can't hear. We'll figure it out maybe later in the stream.
Yeah.
But I was like, what? Like, because you know how like we always have issues like forgetting our cables and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like if we had these and used them in the airplane, would it be cool? However, obviously they don't have like ANC and stuff, so that might be annoying.
I mean, yeah, but if you're like, we're gonna be on like a 6-hour plane ride, and if people are asleep like 2 hours in, it's probably gonna be you too. But and you just plug them in and start watching a movie, I don't think it's a big deal.
True. Mark, in terms of what your question is, in terms of like how do I like them? I mean, I like them so far in terms of how they sound. They're punching way above what they're costing. However, I need to put a lot more listening in, and I think that's kind of like where the intro of this live stream is, just to like throw a bunch of tracks at it, get a listening with you guys as well, and then get like sort of initial baseline, and then from there we'll go more into like the traditional review. It probably will be a little bit further out, like it'll probably be like next month, because we have some trips coming up, as well as I promised a couple companies that I'd get some stuff out for them, so those will be coming shortly in the next couple weeks. However, I do plan on doing a full review of these, so I'll let you guys know more as we test these. But in terms of your initial reactions, in terms of how it fits and all that sort of stuff, what do you feel?
It is super comfortable. When I actually took them for the first time, they were really light, so I was afraid that like they'd just break. But then I can adjust them. I could do different things with them, and it's super comfortable. And you can make it so that it fits just right for you, and it sounds great so far. So I don't really have any complaints so far.
So we'll check out at the end of the stream and see how it feels, to see if it like holds up over time.
Yeah.
But just keep in mind of what how comfortable it is and how it sounds, I guess. So what's the song that you wanted to put?
Oh yeah. So I heard this at the beach earlier from
Is it a David Goggins
No,
speech?
it's a Khalid song.
Location?
American Teen.
Oh. Okay.
Location has been out for so long.
So is this. They came out on the same album.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I've never heard that one before.
That whole one's pretty solid. Okay.
I bet.
So
Oh yeah.
I will mute. Okay, so I'm gonna go on mute for us. I'll jump in if someone has something to say. We'll just click the button, but we'll mostly keep it off so you guys can listen along as well. Do you have advisement on a certain part, or just start from the beginning?
It's my first time actually hearing it. What? Beginning to end. So
Okay, so we'll try to do like one verse, one chorus. So yeah, have a listen. Boop.
I literally just heard it for the first time at the beach.
Living the good life full of goodbyes. My eyes are on the gray sky, saying I don't want to come home tonight. Yeah, and I'm higher aboveward. I don't even remember, but my friend passed out in the Uber ride. Oh, I'm from the city of the 915, where all the girls are pretty and they're down for the hype. All my boys are with me, going up for the night. But who cares? Who cares? 'Cause this is our year. So wake me up in the spring while I'm high off my American dream. We don't always say what we mean. It's the lie of an American. Maybe the end is near, but I've been waiting all year to get the hell up out of here and throw.
That's absolutely gonna get copyrighted.
Yes.
Lol. Okay. Anyway,
Are they muted?
yes, they are.
Okay.
See, this is why my Stream Deck is doing dumb things, so it's not telling me exactly. I gotta check my actual OBS. But Yeah. So that was a sample for American Teen. Thoughts?
I really like that. I literally heard this beat from afar and I was like, that sounds so good. And even with these headphones, it sounds amazing. Like the bass comes out really well. I can hear him really clearly. I like it. What do you think?
So I think I still need to get a little bit more. I think with the bass coming in, it's definitely pretty solid. I'm wondering if the mids lose a little bit of detail. They definitely sound warmer to me. So, do you know warm and cold?
Mm-mm.
So warmer just basically means that it sounds a little bit more like heavier in the bass in terms of like it doesn't sound like the mids and the vocals aren't as present or forthcoming.
Gotcha.
So it's a little bit more bass heavy, a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
But that's usually better for most music these days, just because they're tuned for that, or they want that sort of warmer signature.
Yeah.
So these are a little bit warmer to me because it's a little bit more low end focused. But I think that also makes it less harsh. When people try to make really technical headphones that like shine really well, like in terms of like vocals and stuff, sometimes they come off shrill. So they call that shouty.
Oh, interesting.
Because like, you know, like imagine if like, who's like a light singer? It would be like if Taylor Swift came off extremely shrill because the headphone was tuned to emphasize the highs too much.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
But I think because of how they're trying to do this one, it's a little bit warmer. So it'll probably round off a little bit better for all genres. However, certain songs, it may not shine. So if we pick something with like a female vocalist or higher pitched singer, that's where we should see if it actually has that same impact. But I think for like Khalid, because he's like lower singer voice, it's R&B, it's probably perfect for this kind of headphone.
Interesting.
Any other thoughts on music?
Did you say Taylor Swift? I'm kidding.
Oh my God. Can we wait till later? Let's see what else.
Oh my gosh. Can we do Running Up That Hill?
Oh my.
Or Lizzo?
We're doing Running Up That Hill. It's fine. Is it actually called Running Up That Hill? Okay. I guess we're doing
By
it.
Kate Bush.
I mean, it's
There you
going to be
go.
out there. We will do a bunch of TikTok songs. Well, I mean, it's Stranger Things, but you know.
That's it.
Okay. I feel like this one has like a weird intro. Yeah.
Yeah, you can skip that.
If you want to say something, just Okay.
Yeah, something definitely feels off with that song because I listened to that with my AirPods and it was very like haunting and it like brings you into the song in a certain way and just like transports you, and it didn't feel that way. It just felt like I was drowning in beats and drums and sounds.
So that actually was good because that was perfect example of what I was talking about before.
Oh.
Is that with like her vocals are very, very high.
Yeah.
However, it has like that strong 80s beat, right? So that's like overwhelming her voice almost
Yeah,
because it can't
definitely.
keep up.
Right.
And since these are warmer, it's going to emphasize that.
Yeah.
So like the punch in her voice doesn't carry like it would.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if there's like an acapella, because that's the reason why I think that Joji worked out, because it didn't have that bass.
Gotcha.
It was just his voice.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they have an acapella and if that fits it.
Yeah, that's interesting. And Kate Bush's voice in this song is a huge part of it too.
Who is this person?
I have no clue. I've never heard of them.
What if they suck?
Well, we're gonna find out, I guess.
Oh no.
Or do you have an acapella
isolated
song?
vocals. That's a video.
Oh.
Would that sound bad though?
Do you have an acapella song that you think would work well?
Maybe, but I feel like I want to use this song because we just had a good comparison of what it sounded like.
That's fair.
What do we want to do here? Oh, okay. So we're gonna try. Wait, isolated or this random person?
Let's do ISO.
ISO. Okay. Boop. No, they're trying to. Ooh. Yeah, they're trying to do too much fancy. Oops. Nah, I'm not gonna do that one because they're trying to like electronically do it. I don't think that's gonna sound good.
Oh, it didn't.
No, let's try to do this one and just see how it is.
Hurt me. Do you wanna feel?
Yeah. Okay, this one might work. I just wanted to pre-scrub it, save you guys from trash. Here's. Okay.
Feel how it feels. Do you wanna know that it doesn't hurt me? Do you wanna hear about the deal that I'm making? It's you and me. And if I only could, I'd make a deal with God. And I'd get him to swap our places. Be running up that road. Be running up that hill. Be running up that.
I still also think that I keep saying this, they swallow faces, but it's not.
That's not it at all.
I'm sorry. It goes along with the show. Anyway, thoughts?
That sounded better. Like I could hear her really well.
Yeah, like it was not drowned. So I
Right.
think that like the mixing of this, depending on how the song is mixed, you can get in trouble or it'll sound really good. But yeah, that was strange how much. It was strange how much Kate Bush's voice got drowned out.
Get it? You said strange, and it's for Stranger Things. Yeah. Anyway.
Just I don't know what's going on right now. Wow. Podding still? We're still doing on the podding?
You literally set yourself up for that one. Don't even.
Do you think Weekend would hold up?
Probably. John Legend would definitely hold up. I don't know what's going on out there.
No, the reason why I say Weekend is because I think John Legend.
I just said that because he was on the screen.
But I feel like Weekend he's a high voice, but there's a lot of beats. But maybe he screams so loud. Do you have a Weekend song? I feel like you had one on your playlist on the way here.
Oh my gosh, let's do Starboy. That's a throwback. And it has a lot of beats.
It's true. I'm trying to remember all these. Is this his new album?
Yeah. 2022. That is this year. So
Wait.
yes, that
Well,
makes
what
it
were
new.
you listening? There's something that came on your playlist on the way to that wedding.
There are so many songs about. Let's see. I can try to search it. One sec. Out of Time.
How's it that one?
Yeah.
How's the beat on that one?
I do not remember it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna switch to you guys' mic so you guys can hear this for yourself, but let us know what you think. There we go. There we go. I was like, what?
The last few months I've been working on me, baby. There's so much trauma in my, but I'm out of time. Keep you from loving him. You made up your mind. Say I love you, girl, but I'm out of time. Say I'm there for you, but I'm out of time. Say that I care for you, but I'm out of time. Said I'm too late to make you mine. Out of time. If you mess up, just
Okay. Thoughts?
That didn't sound as bad as Running Up That Hill. Like, he was still drowned a little bit, but it was still pretty clear.
Yeah. I think it was better balanced because I think he sings with more oomph. Like, I think she's lighter sounding. They're same pitch, like in terms of height.
Yeah.
But I think she just is very airy in her delivery.
True. I also think like that, like the music wasn't as strong. Like if it was more of there was more bass or more, like, I don't know, drums in the background, probably. I feel like Starboy would have drowned out his voice.
We can
more
try
than
that
this.
next. The one thing I want to go back and listen to is there's going to be a bass drum. No, not bass. Sorry, not bass drum. There's going to be a bass guitar. Where it kind of has like the bass line. It's like boop 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 boop.
Did you do the flip thing, by the way?
I did.
Okay, cool.
But listen to it again and see what you feel about it.
Okay.
Because I heard something, but I probably need to listen back. But it was something that wasn't on the other tracks. So let me go back. I'm gonna swap back to you guys' mic so you guys can listen too. Bob, can you hear me? Yeah, why can't they hear me? Oh, there you go.
I love you, but I didn't take you. Now I can't keep you from loving him. You made up your mind. Say I love you, girl, but I'm out of time. Say I'm there for you, but I'm out of time. Say that I care for you, but I'm out of time. Said I'm too late.
Thoughts?
I don't know if I picked up on what you were trying to get. Is it like when they were saying out of time?
So I guess I don't know if there's multiple bass lines to this, but it gets a little bit lost. Like it's not as clean.
Like his vocals aren't. As
No. Like the bass line itself.
Gotcha.
Like
okay.
usually when you hear a bass line, it's very punchy.
Yeah.
Because like it's supposed to like foundation the song.
Yeah.
So then sometimes I just lost like where the note went.
Okay.
So like usually you can hear like the doot 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 doot, and then, but if you like lose where the song is, that's how you kind of hear like the bass components or the low end components like getting mixed up, and that's where I'm starting to like think of like maybe the bass isn't as clean as something a little bit more sophisticated. Again, it's $38. I'm not gonna crap on it because it sounds great still.
It sounds great, yeah.
But it's obviously not gonna be like, you're not gonna like punch out like a $200 set of headphones. But that's where I'm starting to see like the bass sounds really nice and warm, but it might be missing a little bit of detail and precision. But we can try Starboy.
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 Okay.
Did I
You
say
said it
wrong?
with a weird accent at first.
Starboy.
Bitch out of your league too. Side bitch out of your league too. House so empty, need a centerpiece. 20 racks a table come from ebony. Cut that ivory into skinny pieces. Then she clean up with her face, man. I love my baby. You talking money?
What do you think?
So the part where he's like, "Look what you've done," and then there's like that,
Boom, boom,
right?
boom, boom.
That totally got lost in there for me. It's not the same feel at all. But aside from that, I thought it wasn't.
Did it sound overblown?
Yeah.
Okay. Did it like was it unappealing?
I mean, it's just it feels completely different. It sounds completely different to me here than it would with my other headphones. Like the way I know this song, it didn't come across in that part of the chorus to me with these headphones, but the rest of the song is pretty clear.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering if like the auto tune that he's using is helping here,
Yeah.
because maybe they amped it up a little bit, because he did come
Yeah.
in. I feel like he came in a little bit clearer on this song. Despite like obviously like the other one had less bass, but despite the added bass here, he did seem to like still power through it. But you're right, the bass did seem to be like a little bit unwieldy at times.
Right. It's right around the chorus where like it starts like, "Look what you've done," all of that. That's where I think it lost me. But besides that, it was pretty clear.
Okay. I'm trying to think of who will be good. Let me try to throw a Lawrence track on there, because they do like live band instruments.
Oh, that's different.
Pooch, why are you so angry? Oh, it's because he's angry at the
The fireworks.
yeah.
I am too, Pooch. They were scary.
It's gonna be alright.
I told you not to play with that fire, but you just had to give it a taste. And I'm trying to be a friend, but I fear how this will end. Don't say I didn't warn you when you're sweating in the face. But when I know, you feel the heat.
Let me try to switch to the chorus.
It's burned. Don't be concerned.
It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. You tell me not to worry about you. You say that you are doing just fine, but you're fighting back the tears and the smoke is in your ears. So make sure there's a caution label. You should read the sign.
When I know.
Okay, so that had a male and female vocalist. Thoughts?
So I don't know this song as well as you, but I personally really liked it on these headphones, especially the flip between like the two headphones. I thought that sounded great, and their voices were really clear to me.
Yeah, I think that's the benefit of like these open back design, is that you get a little bit of more like spatial awareness. Like you probably still hear it on your AirPods, but it'll probably just be like bup up. But like
Yeah.
I feel like there's just a little bit more space there,
Yeah,
so they
that
don't
was really cool.
sound like right next to your face.
Yeah.
Between the male and female vocals, did you notice anything?
I thought the male sounded clearer than the female.
Yes, because these are sexist. These headphones are sexist.
Oh gosh.
So
Is
far,
that why you like them?
yes.
Wow.
No, but every time that I've listened to these so far, like even if it's similar, like sort of like tones and frequencies, the male is shining through.
Yeah.
And maybe we still need to figure out some stuff, but yeah, for some reason the dude voices are coming through. Like she still sounded great in terms of like the mix of it, and maybe they just mixed it really well. That it's a little bit more balanced with the instruments, but she just she definitely did not power through as well.
Right. Yeah.
And like, and then if you see her actual like live or if you see her like on YouTube, she's definitely a better singer than her brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she's like a way more powerful singer. She has crazy range. She can belt like.
I could not tell from that.
Exactly. So like, he's coming through better in these headphones, and that might just be the depth in his voice.
Yeah.
But she should be sounding better because she's the better singer.
Yeah.
But
Interesting. Yeah.
okay. So Mark says "Stranglehold" by Ted Nugent. Have you heard this?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Okay, we'll try this. I don't think we need the video. We just need the song. Okay. I'm gonna swap over the mic. You guys can hear it as well. We might skip around, so if I miss an important part of the song, let me know. But we probably will play a little bit of the intro, try to look for the chorus, and then do some parts in it as well. So we're switching now.
It's an 8-minute song.
You wanna stranglehold, baby? You gotta cross your face.
Trying to find the voice again. Okay. I thought the guitar sounded good. I wasn't so sure about his voice.
Yeah.
Although it did get better in the end. Like the second voice part, I felt like he sounded better, but he still was low.
He was really low. Like I was struggling to hear what he was saying, but the guitar sounded great.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if that's how it's mixed in terms of the song itself.
Yeah.
However, when they kind of had all parts in there, he definitely did not shine through. And maybe he wasn't supposed to. But I want to kind of go back to the beginning when he started bringing in the lyrics, because I think that represents the most of like where this headphone is struggling, in at least in terms of bringing in vocals. Let me see if I can find that part first. So yeah, that's where I thought it struggled.
I feel like both of them. I really like the guitar sound. I don't like it with his voice.
Yeah. Like even with the sustains when he was like belting, it didn't come out like it didn't come without any power. And I think with the style of this song, I feel like his voice should come power, because like when I remember my friend Mushnik singing like these kind of songs, he was belting and like it's like full breath, and it's like like you have a face. I feel like it wasn't represented here, but again, like the actual strumming and notes of the guitar, super crisp, like you know everything. So maybe not great for rock, unless the rock vocalist maybe is tuned better. Again, this seems like it might be like an older recording based on this sort of typeface and aesthetic going on here. It might just be like an old recording. But yeah. So I'm not sure if this was the best representation. I think his voice at least got trampled on. But if it was just the guitar, it is an 8-minute song, and there's very minimal vocals. So overall, like the song it'll sound good.
Yeah. Oh, it's not coming up. Oh wait, is it this one?
Oh yeah. From the video though.
Yeah.
Play with it. See what it sounds.
Mama told me when I was young, who sat beside me, my only son. Listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll take your time. Don't live too fast.
Thoughts?
I thought that sounded great. Like the guitar sounds great. I can hear him really clearly. I think it's also because they toned down the like the guitar when he's singing, so he's like I can hear him quite well.
So maybe it's just the mix. But yeah, like the drums were really well balanced. They're very punchy. The guitar sounded great as well as like, anything with strings and plucking sounds extremely good on these headphones.
Agreed.
But yeah, I think overall it's a better balanced. Although I still feel like it is missing a little bit of oomph. Though maybe I'm just expecting it to be a little bit more evenly tuned, but maybe that's just supposed to like emphasize that a little bit more.
Maybe.
But yeah, that was the only thing that I think overall I agree with you. I think I just wanted a little bit more out of the voice. I want to do an Amy Winehouse song.
I want to do an EDM song.
We can do one after. I just want to do a girl that has a deeper voice, so then I could figure out if it holds. Not Rehab. Where's that one song? Song by you. Wait, we're gonna. Let me just test this real fast.
I couldn't tell.
No, it's a acapella. Can't do that one. I should throw Valerie on there. It's great.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. Well, since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like the daggers. Won't you come on over, Stop making a fool out of me. Oh, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie. Valerie.
What'd you think?
Was that bass just like all in your shit?
Yes, very much so.
I was just like, yo, why you pounding me so hard with that boom, 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 boom. It kind of distracted me.
Yeah, I feel like the song had a different feel.
Mm-hmm.
I know I talk about the feel a lot with these songs, but it's just like songs that you're very used to and you expect it to feel a certain way with it.
Yeah.
And like her voice, I feel like the bass punch more than her voice for me, and it just, that's not how it usually goes.
And we just listened to all these songs where like just the lead guitar was sounding very, very nice. And
yes,
I almost didn't notice in this song at all.
Yeah, that's true actually.
That bass was just like literally just like and I was like, yo, leave me alone. Calm down.
Very in your face.
Yeah. So this maintains these headphones are sexist.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
yeah, have we not really liked any of the female vocalists so far? Darn.
Nope. Do you have an EDM song with a female vocalist? Oh. Or do you only listen to male EDM?
Shut
up. You're sexist too.
No, I am not. I will find this.
Let's see. On the radio. Donna Summer.
Jeez, there are a lot of male EDM people.
Yeah. It's because they're a bunch of bros.
I sincerely had not thought about that before. Oh, actually? Yes. Okay. We can play this one first.
Okay. Okay. Original hits. Is there a... No, we're not doing the long version. Okay. So I'm going to switch to this one. I'll switch the mic to you guys so you can listen on as well.
Someone found the letter you wrote me on the radio, and they told the world just how you felt. It must have fallen out of a hole in your brown overcoat. You heard it for yourself. I never told the soul just how I've been feeling over you, but they said it really loud. They said it on the air, on the radio. Whoa, on the radio. Whoa, on the radio. Whoa, on the radio. Whoa, now, don't it kind of strike you sad when you hear our song? Things are not the same since we broke up last June. The only thing that I wanna hear is that you love me still.
Go. Thoughts?
Let's just say Donna was not the star of the song. I feel like the music was the star. Like the piano was amazing.
Yeah.
And I was totally jamming to that, and like the drums in the background, all of that was great, but her voice kind of just seems to be going with the music as opposed to leading the music.
Yeah. And for this one, at least to start, I think, especially when it started off very slow, I had that same sensation of like, yo, this bass is smacking me in the face.
Nah.
But when they started picking up the speed a bit, it sounded like they mellowed everything out a bit. So like she did come a little bit forward, but like you said, it was a very strong masked sort of blend because she was not shiny and she was not the star of that song.
Yeah.
But I did like that the bass kind of calmed the F down.
I mean, it
towards
had to
Yeah.
because you would barely have heard her then.
Yeah, because then I heard like you said, then I reheard the strings and the piano a little bit better. But like in the very beginning, it sounded great because they were just so isolated and everything sounded very crisp. But then when that bass came in, it was just like, yo. So I feel that.
Yeah,
Mark, thanks for the suggestion. These are actually helping out.
actually.
Especially all the guitar ones. We got to see how good the lead guitarists are on these.
Yeah.
What was
And
it?
the piano too. Huh?
Yeah, piano. I feel like any like acoustic where like it's
The instrumentals are always on point
right.
with these. Female vocalists, not so much. I Can't Stop Drinking About You. It's a Chainsmoker song, of course. And Baby Rexha. What?
Is she a vocal? She's vocalist,
Yeah.
though, right? Okay.
Well, yeah, you asked for a female.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that it's not like the Chainsmoker singing, you know. Switching to you guys so you guys can hear.
No one's gonna love you like I do. No one's gonna care like I do. And I wash you up ain't the same. So pour a shot in my glass and I'll forget forever. So pour a shot in my glass 'cause it makes everything thinking about you.
That's it. I'm keeping these headphones. They are officially mine because I freaking love EDM and the music sounded great. I
Yes.
will say that. I definitely got what you meant in the beginning with the beat smacking your face. I was like, oh no, here it is. The beat kind of calmed down and then all the instrumentals and the like electronics like came in. I was like, oh, this is cool. Her voice was probably one of the clearer female vocalists that I've heard so far with these.
I wonder.
But yeah, I think she's just a very, very strong singer overall.
I feel like Zed uses strong singers in his songs. But he's EDM, right?
Yeah.
You consider him
Yeah. Yeah.
Stay the Night, maybe? Because it has
Yeah.
Hayley Williams and she's crazy.
Great way to describe her.
I know that we are upside down, so hold your tongue and hear me out.
I know that we were made to break, so what? I don't mind. You cue the lights, I'll draw the blinds. Don't dull the sparkle in your eyes. I know that we were made to break, so what? I don't mind. Are you gonna stay the night? Are you gonna
Okay.
I mean, yeah, these are great for EDM apparently.
Yeah, these are
What?
making EDM sound great.
What? Baking. EDM has always been great. Excuse you.
But yeah, I'm not sure how it is, and maybe it's because they bring the vocal so much, because that is like the core.
Yeah, that's true.
Like-
Well, the electronics are the core too.
It is, but I'm saying that like it's not. They're not. You're not sitting there and like analyzing the lyrics. Let's put it that way. So like because the vocalists are like just strong throughout,
Yeah.
and maybe that's the reason why. Because like with the R&B and like even the rock things that we're seeing, like the crescendo and decrescendo throughout the song.
Yeah.
But for them, since the EDM songs are like just so powerful, they all just like hit hard the entire time. But she started like that. The beginning of this song was like ridiculous with her voice.
Yeah.
When it was quieter, but she still powered through the more complex parts.
Yeah. I think right at the beginning of the chorus, I got a bit worried because the like the sound and the bass was so intense that her voice got a bit drowned out compared to the intro. But then she still recouped really quickly.
Yeah. So I think that these are great for EDM. It's just, I don't know if it's the mix or what it might be, or the singers of choice, but that seems to be performing the best here. Because even the instrumentals, like all the different elements of that, when Zed was playing piano, it still came out pretty like strong. Because I thought that it would just kind of sound like a little washed.
Yeah.
But it still came out nice.
It's great. I'm like blown away by these with EDM. Seriously, I did not expect that to come across that way, but it's doing great.
We are reaching the hour mark, or we are on the hour mark. I don't know if you have like a wrap up song that you want to try.
I don't have a song in mind, but I see "Runaway" by Galantis or something Bruno Mars. I wonder which one he's going to pick.
Oh, you don't know which one I'm gonna pick.
No, but between the two choices I gave you, of course you
Bruno,
picked Bruno. Oh wait, is it gonna be this one?
No.
Oh
no.
really?
It's gonna be more fun. It might get drowned, but we'll see. It just has a really strong bass line.
There are noises everywhere today.
Yeah. So switch to this one. It's gonna be Runaway. Well, see, look, it'll be the end of the stream. We'll run away from the stream after this.
Ah, wow,
Had
puns.
to get you back. It's fine.
Yes. Well, looky here. What do we have? Another pretty thing ready for me to grab. But little does she know that I'm a wolf and she's clubbing. 'Cause at the end of the night, it is her I'll be holding. I love you so. Hey, that's what you'll say. You'll tell me, baby, please don't go away. But when I play, I never stay. So every girl that I meet, yeah, this is what I say. Run away, baby. Before I put my spell on you. You better get away, darling. 'Cause everything you heard is true. Your poor little heart will end up alone. 'Cause Lord knows I'm a rolling stone. So you better run away, baby.
Wait, there's one lyric.
Ah, yeah. Well, let me think. I'll hollow my head. There's only one carrot, and they all gotta share it. I love you so. Hey, that's what you.
Oh Lord. Okay, he's your guy, so you get the honors.
It's meh.
Wow.
Again, I think that these are super warm, and maybe my ears are just receptive to that. But that bass line was hella heavy.
That's true. His voice does not come across as much.
Yeah. Because this used to be, because I don't know, like Bruno Mars is a strong singer. He's a lighter singer than like, some other people. Like he's not coming like John Legend, but he's still powerful, and he has a finesse around his voice that should be present. And I just feel like that bass line is just like, it's like he is the lead singer and his bassist is just like going so hard to like
Wild.
to like win the show.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. And I think, I don't know. Yeah. I think it's just, these are really sensitive on the bass, or at least my ears are to them with these headphones.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I guess it doesn't work for all males. It's not completely sexist. It's a little sexist, but it's not completely sexist. But yeah, we'll do more on these guys. This is just the intro, just to get a baseline of what we're listening to. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the samples that you heard. Again, this will probably be copyrighted. I'm not sure if this video will stay up, but please like and subscribe. Keep this in the algorithm if we can, so that people know. But hope you guys go listen back. Tell me what you guys' thoughts are in the comments, so that we can listen for more things as we do full reviews on this. As an update, this is going to be something that'll probably come next week next month, because there's a couple speakers that we got in the mail, and that I promised that I'd get those out first to kind of align with some new releases coming up. So guys, stay locked for that. The other thing that we're doing is that Koss makes a lot of these cheap kind of guys, and I'll show you a couple other things that we got from Koss that we'll be looking at as well. One sec.
I love how the camera still follows you, by the way.
Yes. It's because I did the tracking.
I got it.
Okay. So the other ones that are super popular, these ones are extremely popular. Half of it's for the sound and half of it's for the aesthetic. People really like this RoboCop stuff. But the other one that people were saying is really good in terms of a better kind of well-rounded in terms of more neutrality are these guys. And there's a weird name to them. Where is it? Oh, here. It's the KPH30 IR.
IW.
IRB, ICL. Okay, it's just the KPH30i. Sorry. The other ones are just the different colors. You have BL, I'm guessing?
I have IW.
Oh, IW. Interesting. Anyway, 3 different colors. They come in beige, just like the ones I have. Whoops, sorry, I just wrecked you. There's the Duke color, the Duke colorway.
It's so pretty. I love it.
Then there's the clear. So again, 3 different options for the next one that we'll do in terms of listening to these guys. And we'll set up this microphone dealy so you guys can listen in as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this format. Let me know what you guys thought about this. Hopefully we can do more of these. It's super easy with these cheap ones. So if you got some cheap headphones that you guys want me to just get 3 pairs and return a couple of them, Mark, I know you've been really good about showing us deals. That $30 pair is on its way. We will test that. I'm just debating if I want to get 3 pairs so that you guys can listen with us. Yeah, if you guys have cheap options, I've definitely focused a lot on the premium, but I'm very interested in giving you guys options for sub 50 and things like that. Plus it gives us a little bit more flexibility and creativity to test along with you guys. So if you have suggestions, comments, all that sort of stuff. But thank you guys so much for sticking on the stream with us. Again, we do this every other Sunday when there's not a review, just to sort of mix up the content. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon. Next week.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Later.